Hi everyone, this is Diorio from Citizenship Academy here for your skills lesson. I'm standing up today because we are going to start with the ED dance. So, I know you know it, so stand on up, and I'm doing it in my house, so you're going to do it in your house too. Remember, this dance is to help us remember our past tense marker, ED. Now, the ED can make three different sounds. Sometimes it makes the T sound, sometimes it makes the D sound, and sometimes it makes the ED sound. So we use this little dance to help us. So I'll do it once. If you remember it, you can do it with me this time, and then we'll do it all together the second time. So you start with your hands up. We go like this first. We make the sounds first. So we go T, D, ED, T, D, ED. Then you put your hands on your hips. You go past tense marker. Past tense marker, then you put them together. Spelled E-D. Spelled E-D. Woo! All right, ready? We're gonna do it all together. So we'll start with this, then your hands on your hips, and then do them both together. Ready? Okay, so this is the ED dance. Sounds first. So we go T-D-Ed, T-D-Ed. Past tense marker, past tense marker, spelled E-D. Spelled E-D. Woohoo! If you did it in your home, send me a video because I love that song. And it's very helpful for remembering the sounds that ED can make. So we did that today because we're going to focus on this sound today. What sound does this make? What sound is this? Because remember, there's a lot of different ways to spell certain sounds. So this is the D sound. Try saying that a couple times. D, D, D. Good. All right, I'm going to play our D video. So I want you to practice along with the video. Here we go.
D. Dinosaur.
D. Dinosaur. D. Dinosaur.
Let's say it together. D. Dinosaur. D. Dinosaur. D.
So the last time that we worked on a sound, we worked on the T sound, right? D, D, and T are sister sounds. Try practice making those sounds. D, and then T. They sound very, very similar, right? And your mouth, your tongue is kind of in the same place when you're saying both of those sounds. So to practice identifying the difference between those sounds, we're going to play a little game. When you hear the D sound, I want you to hold up one finger. When you hear the T sound, I want you to hold up two fingers. So D sound, one finger, T sound, two fingers. D, one, T, two. Okay, I'm going to say some words. You hold up the fingers, either one or two. So first word I'm going to say is, I'll put this here. First word I'm going to say is tape. Tape. Good. Dip. Dip. Ditch. Ditch. Tuck. Tuck. Very good. Duck. Duck. Drill. Drill. It's a tricky one. It's a D. Good. Tin. Tin. Dark. Dark. Taste. Taste. And last one, dim. Dim. Very good. All right, we're going to go back to focusing just on the D sound. Just like the T sound, the D sound can be written in a couple different ways. So I made a little chart. I'll put it on Google Classroom for you. It can be written in 3 different ways. So we have just the letter D, right? We see that most commonly, just the letter D, like in duck and mad. We can also see it with the 2 Ds, like in the word add and in the word matter. What you're going to notice about these 2 words is they're very similar. We have a root word, and then we have a root word plus an ending. That double D there is there because they added the suffix. They added the ending. So they doubled that D. Okay? Remember, this isn't d-d, it's just d. So this is add, matter. 1 d sound. Okay? The last one, which is why we did our ed dance, our ED dance, is ED. When you see an ED at the end of a word, as we learned before, sometimes it makes the d sound. It also sometimes makes the t or the ed sound, but important to know that it can make the d sound. Okay? That ED at the end. When it's at the end and at the end only, it might make the d sound. Remember, this ED is our past tense marker. It tells us the word is in the past. All right? So we're going to practice that a little bit today. I'm going to make myself smaller, and I'll show you what we're going to do. Making myself smaller. Okay. So on Google Classroom, or if you don't have Google Classroom, you can pause the video here and write this all down. You're going to see a word box with the different words with the d sound. And then you're going to see 3 columns. One column has the d sound with the letter D. Then we have the d sound with 2 Ds. Then we have the d sound spelled with ed. So we're going to go through each of these words, and we're going to put them in the column that they need to be in with the spelling of the D that's there. So let's read these words together, and then we'll do a couple together, and then you can do the rest on your own. So we have down, could, duck, add, trimmed, shred, shredding, wedding, odd, hide, said, planned. All of those, you should have heard the d sound in them. Spelled but differently in a lot of these words, but all of them have the d sound. So I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to start with the word down. What letter is making the d sound in the word down? D, right? Just a D. So I'm going to come down to this column right here where it's the letter D. I'm going to write the word down. Now let's try this word trimmed. What letter or letters is making the d sound in the word trimmed? This ed at the end. So I'm going to come over here to our column where the ed is making the d sound, and we have the word trimmed. Good. One more. Odd. Odd. It's not odd. It's just odd. So what letter or letters is making the d sound? The 2 Ds. So we're going to put that one in this column. You can do the rest on your own. And you can fill it out in this Google Doc or write it out and send me a picture, whatever's easier for you. All right. So this time I didn't mess it up. I messed it up on Monday, and I didn't realize you couldn't put 2 documents on Google Classroom. So I put them in one document today. So if we scroll down, you'll see the second part, which I figured out. So same thing as we've been doing. You're going to add on you have a root word, and you got to add on your endings. So we have the ending, meaning more of, and then we have the est ending, meaning the most. So we have, for example, we have the root word mad. We're going to add on the er. So we get the word matter, meaning more mad. And then we add on the est ending, and we get maddest, like he was the maddest person ever. So again, rules with this. Go back to that lesson if you need to. Go back to that checklist if you need to. It has to be a 1-syllable word. It has to have a short vowel, and only one consonant at the end. Only if those three things happen do you double that last letter. Only in those cases. So be careful with this word. You have an R in the middle, not a short vowel, so think about whether you're going to double that D. Same thing with this word. We have the ow, ow, ow sound in the middle. So if that's not a short vowel, are we going to double that D at the end? Don't do it. Big hint. All right, so both of these are in one document. I learned from my mistakes. So again, you can fill them out in here. And I'm going to erase my work so that you can do it on your own. Or you can write it on paper and send it in. Any questions, let us know, and I will see you soon.